Hello everyone, you have Royce here and welcome to our channel Sansevieria 101. So for this episode, we're going to feature another hybrid coming from the breeder Transaxo Ki Wong. And the name of this Sansevieria hybrid is Flamingo. Flamingo meaning flame colored. And we're going to discuss why it's called Flamingo after we finish discussing the inflorescence of this specific specimen. By the way, this specimen is owned by Gloria Hernia, one of our seniors in collecting Sansevieria plants. And she was kind enough to let me borrow this specific specimen so I can cross pollinate it. Unfortunately, I was able to successfully pollinate it for it to bear some fruits. So, no fruits formed from this particular specimen that I have worked on. So right now we're going to discuss the inflorescence of the specimen. So the flower stalk height is around 22 to 23 inches. The flowers per cluster, there are about 5 to 1 flowers in a cluster. About 5 to 4 on the bottom part to the middle part of this a flower stalk. Then on the topmost portion, you'll end up with about just one flower that is attached to the flower stalk itself. So the measure of the flower tube, as you can see there, it is whitish in color. The stamens are a bit crooked compared to the pistil, which is just straight. And you can see also the color of the flower buds, which is greenish on the tips. So for the measurement of the flower tube, you'll have about 1 inch on the middle part of the uh, flower stalk. Then to the topmost portion, it decreases to about 0.75 to zero point 0.5 of an inch. Now going to our next clip, like I mentioned, we'll be discussing the characteristics of the said hybrid. So it is called flamingo because of the coloration of the basal part of the leaf. When I say basal, it's the part of the leaf which is closest to a stem-like structure, which where the leaves of this specimen is attached. So as you can see there, the coloration is uh, a bit pinkish to orangey. I guess it's same color to some species of flamingo, namely the greater flamingo, and the other would be the American flamingo, which is pinkish or it's between pink and orange in color. So the coloration stays within the basal part of the structure of of this specimen. Uh, the older leaf, as you can see as I'm focusing right here, also fades to just green. So the uppermost portion or the middle part of the specimen are the ones that are colored like flamingo. Therefore, it was named flamingo by the breeder. In terms of the structure, it is dicus in form, meaning fan shape. As you can see there, I'm focusing on the leaf, then I'm showing you the leaf tips of this said hybrid. Leaf tips are important, by the way, in distinguishing uh, a species from another species, and might be also useful in distinguishing if there are hybrids that are looks that look closely to another hybrid. So there you go. Those are the tips of the specimen. This is my own specimen, by the way. The first one with the inflorescence is a specimen by Gloria Hernia. So this is my own. I'm vlogging in my own specimen so I can have a record of its growth, and I can have something that I can look back to in terms of how its progress and growth will be in the future. So I have also placed my ruler there, it's the ruler that I always use in measuring my plants. So that's a 24-inch ruler, by the way. It's not a 12-inch ruler, it's a 24-inch ruler, so that you may be able to figure out how big this plant is or how wide it is. Alright, so I think this is it for the video, and if you like the content, please do click on the like and subscribe button. Thank you, everyone.